Good evening, love, and good evening, light, wherever and whenever you are. It is evening for us as we share this spontaneous, once again, messages from the Oracle, light languages. And I've been wanting to do this video all day. I'm Wendy, if you're new to the channel, my husband Dave, and here we share with you our journey through everything multidimensional, my spiritual ascension journey, all the tools that we use, the guidance that we follow. And today I really been wanting to make this video all day on this 2/22 portal day, and I've been seeing it too as 2/22 and then 2025, seeing 2/22/22, and feeling that I was hearing today, for a variety of reasons, but two feathers. And one of the reasons is because I got a brand new Oracle deck that I've been wanting to share with you. It just came in yesterday. I just opened it. I know, and that's what was so funny about it. So I'm sitting here just a few minutes ago, and I told Dave we're actually getting ready to have dinner. And I was like, okay, I have to do this video. I keep hearing in my head two feathers. And I'm like, okay, two feathers. And if you've been following for a little bit, we also share the series Sacred Circuits, and today equaling 15, we can look at this as a 15 day, which is manifest, or a number 6 day, which if you break it down to number 6 is extend. So when I look at the as I'll show in a moment, when I look at the symbol and I see extend, I literally see like my feathers, like our feathers extending. And I've got my feathers on today because I'm sharing this new bird energy that I don't know, been immersed in all day since I got this new deck. So if you can see here, I got to put my own glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. So if you look here, number 6 for extend, and it just felt like extending ourselves out, extending our consciousness out to the universe, utilizing this portal. And I encourage all of you too. I'm thinking about feathers and angel numbers. And if it resonates with you, I encourage all of you to look up the angel numbers 222. And even if you can find some further, that go deeper into the multiple twos, I think you're going to find some very interesting information about what that sequence of twos is. And the reason why we invite you to do your own research is because the synchronicities are going to ring with you the way they need to reach you. And we can share ours as well, of course. But so for me today, I don't know why, it's been about birds and two feathers and that idea. And then the symbol for manifest, which is the last of the sacred circuits, is for 15 is manifest. So if we look at it as a little bit of a story, we extend ourselves, we extend our imagination, we extend our consciousness, our awareness of our consciousness, and in order to more fully manifest that which we desire. And I'm not sure how all that comes into play with the multiple twos, but for today, for me, it was about, for some reason, the two feathers of birds. And so, yes, I'm excited to show you this brand new deck. I just happen to get this instinct, like I sometimes do, where my guides will say, like, look up a deck on sacred geometry or angel messages or star seeds or a particular star system, and look up oracle decks to see what resonates with me. And this one just happened to pop out. I've never seen it before. So this is the Oracle of the Birds. It's we're just now opening it, and Dave and I have always had an affinity for hummingbirds, and Dave and I love the hummingbirds. I get excited when they come back. I feed them every year. They literally come and look for us. Now that they know that we're here, they look for us right around the middle, toward the end of March, and looking for their feeders. So they know they come back, and which is very exciting for us. So this is the deck that I got, and the back of it is Your light is as free as a bird, forever free. And it literally has 2 feathers on the back. And I had not seen that, but all day long, that 2 energy, I just kept hearing 2 feathers. So it obviously encouraged me, and I'm going to leave the book with Dave to read for us. So this is brand new. I'm just kind of cracking it open here. So yeah, they're very new, very slippery. On the back of the card is, lift your gaze to the sky, be unique, free, and yet connected. And I'll show you the back. And I know the glare in here is because we got our bright lights on again tonight. Sorry about that. So I wanted to share the back of the cards. And it's funny because the one I turn over right away, actually, if you want to go to, oh, what does that say?
I dedicated this card deck to my favorite animals and spiritual allies.
Oh, there you go. Dedicated to the birds. And actually, because I flipped over the deck, the last one in the deck, because I have not shuffled, of course, I just opened them, the woodpecker. Imagination, introspection. Follow your heart. It leads you straight into a fulfilled life. The woodpecker. Oh, this lighting is really bad in here, my dear. Follow your heart. And we have a lot of woodpeckers around here, so we hear them pretty much every day. So it's funny that this one was the last one, because it is one that we obviously recognize, but we hear it almost every day. So, but I found that very synchronistic that we were just talking about, the idea of your imagination and extending out your imagination, extending out your conscious awareness of you're more than you think you are. Your imagination is the conduit to your higher mind. And so when you receive visions, you're literally receiving visions from your higher mind, asking you, how do you feel about this vision? And then is it something that you love? And then what are your beliefs about it? If it's something that you love and that is something that you want to do in your life, allowing your imagination, allowing the visions to be in line with your vibration, in that the vibration of the image that you're getting, and if it's something that excites you, but if you have a belief that is like maybe in your I don't know, something like it needs to be like set free, that you have this belief that needs to be set free. What are we talking about?
No, keep
you
going.
want to know? Well, I want to hear what the book says now.
My magic feathers will accompany you to the dream world,
Ooh.
where your dreams and visions originate.
Oh.
Look through them in your inner mirror and discover the living sources that dwell within you. I help you actively release yourself from old attachments so you can become free for your life.
And this is a portal day, you guys. And I know we say this a lot, but 2/22/2025 is never going to be again. Just like every other date that we celebrate, in that we're still, yes, it's a permission slip. Yes, it's our consciousness making it up. Yes, we are the ones who have designed all these numbers, but we've designed them for permission to understand ourselves more fully. And everything is geometry. Everything is mathematics. Yet it's also what is the components of what, how do I say this? Like they're showing me, it's like everything is comprised of that. Sometimes the images I get are so complex I cannot put them into words. I'm just gonna shuffle. I'm just gonna shuffle. And oh, that's funny. So I've landed on, and this is really funny because I just was told to stop. So I landed on egg. Fertility, new life. So here we are in this portal energy, and I've seen this egg representation in a couple of different decks over the last couple of weeks. The egg, fertility, new life. Like this day, like I had to do this video, this moment, because it was like this giving fertility, new life to something, and I wasn't sure what it was, and I still don't, of course, but a fertile phase announces itself. So it's like this fertile phase is announcing itself in our lives right now. And I feel like this date today has something to, to do with that. And keep your energy field clear so you can fully unfold your creative power. And when we think of an egg, so there it is, surrounded by, I'm really not liking this light. I don't know. I really don't know how to fix it other than, there you go. Can you see that? There you go. So if you look closely, the egg is surrounded in a soft nest of feathers. It's being warmed, it's being loved, it's being protected, 11/11 on the timestamp right now. It's being nurtured. It's being, what's the word I'm looking for? When the parents are they're coddling the egg, they're sitting on the egg, it's waiting to be born. This something new in your imagination is ready to be born, something new.
When the time is right, experience the miracle of rebirth and the return of your power. Remember, you are the divine force in action.
You are the divine force in action. And using your imagination and introspection, you are nurturing this new, you're nurturing this egg. You're nurturing this new life. You're nurturing a new life. Inasa ajunokotibisma sabashini ilizmana ante samotobisma ijana inyaya nama alabaka. And I was just reminded that, if you've caught a few of our videos, how much Dave and I love to sit on the front porch and listen to the birds. And I also believe, of course, it's a form of light language. It's a form of the language of the light of the bird kingdom. And I truly believe when we are all listening to birdsong, we're listening to multi-dimensional DNA levels of communication that redirect our energy. They interact with our, God, I'm getting like tingles all over me, like I literally have feathers. When we hear the bird song, we're hearing multi-dimensional messages that relate to every particle of our different dimensional elements of our DNA. And I don't really know how to explain this other than this is sort of what they're showing me, is that when we listen to birdsong, and there's also the alchemy of listening to the birdsong and with the the sound of the trees and the wind in the background or the sound of the air, perhaps. I'm also getting that ocean sound and the bird song with it. There's this alchemization that happens that they're showing me how it also interacts with the I don't know what's happening here, but it interacts with the geometry of our structure of our bodies when we're listening to birdsong. It's quite incredible, actually, the visions that they're showing me, and how we don't even realize, and they're asking us to be more and more aware of birdsong, because there's they're actually using the word impeccable. There's this crystal clear, they're using, I say impeccable because it's clean, it's clear. They're showing like this, there's this clear, now I got a tone in my ear. There's this clear tone that, and it doesn't matter what bird species it is, but there's this common tone that is emitted. And there's so many layers of this going on, because they're actually showing me our Earth and going through millennia of changes. And how the birds have played a part. And now they're showing me how, you know, how the birds have been shown in so many scripts and hieroglyphs and petroglyphs, along with humans, and even, well, before humans, of course.
And I'm sort of seeing the idea of the vibration of the birds and just the sounds of nature in general, but particularly the birds, create a resonance that realigns your energy more toward nature. And I'm sort of seeing, so if you imagine you're sort of looking at a magnification of like a Petri dish or something, with all kinds of organisms swimming around it. When the certain frequencies occur, they all sort of line up, and what looks chaotic at first, these vibrations start making, they sort of start making more sense. They start forming patterns. They start, I'm also
patterns.
Just seeing the idea of, we were talking about the other day, puzzles.
And you maybe, when you said patterns,
all fitting together where they're supposed to go.
Like, I'm seeing all these light patterns now. As soon as you said that, I'm seeing light patterns when the birds are singing, and you know how they're all, many of them are singing all at the same time, but that when you said patterns, they literally showed me these geometric patterns that are being formed through the different bird songs. Like if we could see what was going on and electromagnetically, we would be astounded at, if we could see those things, if we could see those light patterns. And we will. They just said to me, and we will know that. We will understand how to see them. Not understand. We will become a vibration of human that is soon, they said, soon, the vibration of being able to actually see those patterns. The heron, balance of energy, yin and yang, however you wish to pronounce. Meditation and introspection bring you into your power. Introspection was one of the first things, on the first card. Imagination and introspection. Let me show you the card. And of course, taking, the colors that you see means something to each of us. The vibration. I love this purity, just the simplicity and the purity of this, of the color of the egg, and the idea of it being incubated. That's been the word I've been looking for the last few minutes. Incubated, yes, incubating. Like we have got, what are you incubating? What dream are you incubating? What are you, what new life do you want to give fertility to? And the purity of that. And your guides are helping you incubate this. And they helped you fertilize it. They helped us fertilize it. They're helping us fertilize it. They help us incubate these ideas. And by using our imaginations, we're fertilizing that new life. Meditation and introspection bring you into power. And of course, the water, the heron, reminds me of the water, balance. Water always, always, always finds its perfect balance. Birds. Oh, and there's a fish in there?
The heron teaches you introspection and intuitive action. In the calm lies the power. Focus on the still wisdom within you.
Wow.
Affirmation. I look into the depths of my being. Stillness and peace spread out, filling the atmosphere with light.
And we've been immersed in like this ocean energy today, and the dolphin and the whale energy, and Hawaii energy. We're still kind of floating around in that just feeling this ocean and breezes, and I don't know. I was just so excited to open this deck, and it was really important. It was really important to me that I hadn't done this today, and I told Dave, I'm like, I have to do this today, and this energy of this day, Well, I want to close this out like in about a minute, so. The hen and the rooster. So we heard hen and rooster today, so I'm going to go there first because that was the one I grabbed. Renewal, vitality. Take responsibility for yourself and for your life. Wow. And we just had this conversation like about taking responsibility for our lives, and I guess that's a message for somebody out there. Take responsibility for your life. Remember, we create our own reality. Where are we not following our imagination and our highest desires and incubating and fertilizing those desires? Where are we blaming somebody else for what we're capable of doing and using other people for that reason? For the reason not to do the thing that we desire? This is about renewing your vitality by taking responsibility and not using circumstances, other people, places, other people's beliefs, what they think. Stop using that as a reason not to move forward. See, I got this feather tickling me now. I have feathers all over me. And take responsibility for yourself and for your life. And not using other things as reasons for us not to follow that dream.
The rooster's crow awakens you from your half sleep. Recognize the opportunities of a new morning. Take responsibility for yourself and your life and begin to actively work for what is important to you.
Well, I passed up my 22 minutes, so I was like, okay, well, I've already passed it up, but so there you go.
As a rooster, I challenge your male active part. My feathers carry the fire within and bring you the staff of your power and the strength for the practical implementations of your wishes and ideas. As a hen, I teach you to give birth to your own ideas from within, to nurture them and finally hatch them. So,
and I wasn't going to pull another card, but this one came out with that last one, the canary. And this is a perfect, this is a perfect way to leave this message today from our bird collective. The canary, joyfulness and positivity. You are the light in this world. Your voice wants to be listened to. You are the bird. You are that bird song. The world needs to see and hear your light. The canary. Joyfulness, positivity. You are the light in your world. The world is waiting for you to shine your light. You are the light in this world.
The magic feathers of the canary. I put a smile on your face so that you, too, can brighten the mood of others in your own way.
So you can brighten the world in your own way. through your own voice, your own light. Yalavasmose izano jonokoti ijanaki savasno tevesma ate irajono tebemi sabesma alaki ijano umoro ma ate eli ishanete sabesmoni ita ineya and I have a few things around the house that are bird related to show my love and my honor. We have feathers everywhere. Yalavasma tevishma alazama ataya alajno. Feathers that, you know, I've been gifted, feathers that we've found all over the place that have been gifted to us by our feathered guides. So thank you all today for joining us and opening this new Oracle, the Birds deck today, and engaging in these messages. The two feathers, whatever that may mean to you. And I do hope that, I know that, I don't hope, that I know that these messages came through clearly and concisely. I hope you enjoy the messages from this new deck and from our bird collective consciousness. And of course, as always, these messages, no matter when they come through, and yes, we're entertaining the energy of this multi, 22222 energy, again, using that as a permission slip and these numbers and symbols to help us all just become better versions of ourselves, clearer versions of ourselves, hearing our clear hearts, hearing our clear songs, and not hesitating to share that with the world. So we do always know that sharing these messages with all of you is necessary. It's necessary. Yeah, the Vasmashana, because as Dave always reminds me, yes, let's just do that, because if you are excited to share these messages, then there's someone else who's excited to receive them. So thank you all for being excited to receive these messages. Extend beyond what you believe you're capable of, and you will manifest magical things in your lives. Magical. Yapota Shinati Talyala. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Anything else you'd like to share?
You create yourself new every moment. Share that with the world.
Yeah.
We love you.